What's up YouTube? Today's video is featuring the dynamic duo of Patriot and Silver Surfer. And while this might not necessarily be a new archetype, it is definitely still one of the strongest around and one of the best choices for when it comes to climbing the ranked ladder. So in its core, this is mostly a Patriot deck. He gives cards with no abilities plus 2 power, and to have a lot of recipients for that buff, we do play a bunch of cards that either don't have a card text, Misty Knight, Cyclops, Wasp, and Shocker, or we play cards that generate cards with no text, like Brute's Broodlings or Ultron's Swarm of Drones. So it's very easy for us to fill up our locations with a bunch of small stuff, and to make the deck a bit more consistent, we also have Blue Marvel as an additional buff card, and we have Mystique who can copy either Patriot or Blue Marvel's effect to make sure that our other cards grow large enough to actually secure locations. And in case that doesn't work out, we have Silver Surfer as an additional win condition. The best target of course is Brute because it hits 3 units at once, but we also happen to play a bunch of other 3-cost units, and we could even tech in more. I was playing Armor the day of recording this video, and it is a pretty good tech choice overall, but I was mostly playing it because Savage Land was the hot location that day, and I really wanted to protect those raptors from enemy killmongers. But you can exchange these cards with other disruptive cards like Cosmo or Polaris, or some other cheap cards like Iceman or Scorpion or maybe Sunspot. The cool thing about this deck is that it often conceals its power until the very last turn, because you're mostly just setting up some small pieces in the early game, and then you can catch your opponent by surprise with an Ultron and a bunch of buffed drones on turn 6, or a combo of Patriot and Mystique, or maybe Brute into Silver Surfer. This makes snapping and retreating much easier for us, because we know how strong our hand is and how much power we can put out, and our opponent kind of has to guess which combo pieces we actually hold, and they will very often stay in games after you snap, even though they shouldn't. So overall, this is definitely a solid ladder deck that can climb all the way to infinite, and if you want to see this deck in action, here are a bunch of gameplay examples. Okay, that's an opening hand I like to see. Protect this against Killmongers. This is also a turn 1 snap for sure. This is this is just about the nuts. The best possible hand. Oh, this is so good for us. We have priority as well. I want to snap again and again and again. Fine. I'm a bit scared of Enchantress. I could just go Blue Marvel right. Oh, well, that's a good draw. How do we do this? End turn. We play Brute now. Might as well just play Brute now, right? Ognal, thank you so much for the 32 months. Inching in of 3 years. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh, that's not good. But if our opponent plays Sunspot and Armor, they're not gonna kill Monger. Okay, yeah, they're clogged on the right side. We should definitely take this away with a Surfer, unless they play a random Cosmo. Carnage it is. Huh, a bit unfortunate that Armor didn't get moved. Oh, Blue Marvel is getting copied by Mystique. This is cracked. This is so good. Yeah, this game went just about perfectly. Expecting our opponent to retreat. They might have a crazy like double Darkhawk Rock Slide hand, but even that's not enough. Wait, do they have it? Do they actually have double Darkhawk Rock Slide? Nah, it's the demons, isn't it? Yeah. I'm surprised they stayed in this, but I guess they did contest all 3 lanes. Kinda makes sense. We just had like the perfect way of closing out this game. Okay. Yeah, and all of a sudden this is a cracked hand. Oh, I probably should have waited to snap on next turn, since I'm not playing anything this turn. Could have seen the 3rd location for free. Could do the same that my opponent did earlier on with Patriot and the Mystique on this side. I could just brood here and be sure. I think let's be safe here. Sequencing wise this is better. This is safer for sure. The reason is if I go Patriot on 3, Mystique on 4, I can Serra on 5 and I can play Brood, Surfer and whatever other 3-drop I draw. If I do it this way, I have to play Mystique on 5, which means I can't play Serra. Probably Mystique middle into Ultron middle. Are they gonna beat this? Ultron middle gives us what, 15 power left side? Definitely the best we can do. Can't really beat the Dino. We know they can only play 1 card, so he's gonna be at 15. Would be 1 power behind. But we're playing for the left side here. They can't destroy her. Like a surprise Giganto beats us. And Jubilee putting Infinite or something like that, but that's about it. Haha, that's cute. Didn't really expect us to play an anti-leader line, but did work out nicely. But the play by my opponent makes a lot of sense. GG's. Oh, misty eye of the mountain below. I wish I could ever hit a single note in my life while singing. Would be so nice. Ouch. What is this? I guess this, and we hope to draw Patriot and Surfer, otherwise we're not really winning. Like, I'm assuming to lose this and get the rock. We're clogging here, but this is gonna be freed up, so... Reach rank 84 using the Sandman ramp deck? Congrats! Yeah, the Sandman is a good tech choice right now in the Silver Surfer and Zabu meta. Depends, of course, what deck you're playing, but generally it's pretty spicy. They copy Ultron or a completely cucked Blue Marvel. All of a sudden this looks somewhat winnable. Mystique would be sick here. Damn it. Like Blue Marvel right. Actually Blue Marvel left because of their leader. Middle is gonna be tied. Right side's a win. Left side's a win. Or they play leader right side. And we lose right, but it's still win overall. Because we win on tiebreakers. Should be good here. No point in snapping, like we make our opponent leave with all of the hands that we would beat. I'm not sure if Blue Marvel left is actually the best choice here. Because if our opponent does not play leader, if they just spread out, like play one card middle, one card right. Okay, we read the leader correctly though. Nice, nice, nice. And they had to find the right ladder of play that beats specifically this. Sure. Hello, Brightline. Okay, potentially clog up here already if this is Savage Lands, but I think it's fine. Okay, please be Savage Lands. Unlucky. We really need this draw. Ooh. Why, hello there. We order it this way around in case we draw Mystique. We want Patriot to be the last card we play this turn. What would you think is a good deck for winning one card in one lane? Destroyer. Ongoing Destroyer. Can I ask why you don't play Runeterra anymore? I have a command for that. And reward it. Just Mystique Shocker into Ultron. This is such a win. This is like the Omega win of Omega wins. Dino is pretty good for one card lane as well, that's true. I like Destroyer because you also have the Daredevil plus Professor X option. Now? I mean, okay, you win Asgard, it's good for you. Okay, that's cute. Very optimistic to think that leader wins here. Oh, finally we get the cool card back. Okay, now we can bait our opponents. Because so far we've been giving them free information by having the surfboard card back. Now we make them think that we're playing Zabu. True 5-headery right here. Like the power of those cards was not the reason why the deck is so good. It's more about the play pattern. And their effects. Oh. Why, hello, darling. Please be Carnage. Oh, it'd be so good. So now we can invest Patriot middle safely. Actually, Patriot right, Mystique middle is even safer. Gives us one more power at Baxter as well. Or it might just be Mystique right, because we'll play Surfer here for sure. Seems so, right? This could also be Blue Marvel right, Ultron right. Shocker is Surfer. Not Shocker Surfer, I'm pretty sure. And then we can still consider if it's Blue Marvel Misty Knight or Ultron. Basically, we're already guaranteed to win this. We just need to go win one of the other locations, and this keeps us very flexible depending on if our opponent goes super heavy into one lane or if they spread out onto both. I mean, we beat leader with this. We go Ultron bots. We're gonna have 5 power on the right side. What else could they play? Like Magneto left? It's not an easy choice. That arrow was actually very disruptive. Odin arrow. This ties left, doesn't it? I messed up slightly, like we're winning this, but I should have ordered it the other way around to play around leader left side. I just ran out of time thinking, but I think the play is good. Just need to play Wasp first, then Ultron. I think we're winning this often enough to justify staying in this game. Okay, Vibranium, no need for now. Very good opening hand. Eh, sure. Interesting approach with Armor and Sarah. What's the idea behind this? Armor is mostly in here for the current hot location. Sarah is here mostly for the classic Silver Surfer gameplay. Game plan, rather. Sarah is quite useful. On turn 6 you can either go Blue Marvel and a 3-drop, or a 3/3 drops. Oh, spicy. We should get the raft. We at least tie for the raft. We might be faster than them. I mean, Shocker benefits more from Washington. Let's do this. We should win middle though. Yeah, with Surfer we win middle. Just gotta dodge Cosmo. I'm thinking about already dropping Apocalypse just to dodge. Like, to dodge a Cosmo to stick with priority. Also, I think we're not playing Sarah here, are we? Just Blue Marvel into Patriot and Surfer. Like, zing, zang. Zing, zang. Might as well just go heavier on the right side. Kinda abandon the left side. But it's worse for priority, isn't it? If they dino left, they get priority. And they need to 50-50 spike the Cosmo. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the buff flipping this location around. Ultron is not it. It's just this, isn't it? In it. Yeah, having priority here makes our life much, much, much easier. Can't think of anything that beats us. Shang-Chi here is not even close to enough. Ooh. They still have the 0 cost 6 drop. Oh, 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 oh. You are crazy, but we're winning on tiebreakers, aren't we? Oh, that got close. I'm very glad with my decision making earlier on to put the bigger card in the right side, like Apocalypse. Oh, we're up against Den. Could backfire, but really Brute left. I mean, we can only play Brute here, we might as well. Keeps us a bit more flexible if we find Mystique. I'm scared of Enchantress. What is this? Like Patriots? Either Marvel and then Cyclops Surfer? I think we're behind. Depends on whether or not Den runs Enchantress, I suppose. Okay. Okay, we can play Wasp right side. Just in case of a random Sandman or something, I think we already dropped Wasp. Patriot is safe now. Are we snapping? Order true. We need to win either right or mid. Might not be that easy. Kinda like not snapping, I think. Are we gonna win middle with Cyclops into Surfer? Surfer is 6 power middle. Cyclops is an extra 7, so plus 13. We're up 16. Or we do this into right side. Oh, we can't. Well, okay, that answers the question. Random Sandman? Yeah, somehow I smelled this with my intuition. The Wasp was actually perfectly timed, wasn't it? Fuck. I don't know about this. 3 cards in hand. Go Shocker instead of Surfer. Shocker is 6 power. I feel like we're losing, but I think I just want to check this out. Fuck. Limbo's generally bad for Ultron decks. Yeah, and it's not that great for Surfer decks neither. They can usually pump up most power out by turn 6. Okay, that's good for us. We have armor, we have Brood. Looks like a snap. And we have Ultron, of course. Okay, then we can be a bit patient. If they deem themselves that confident. I don't speak Japanese, unfortunately. I think that's Japanese. Okay, oh. Now we're talking. If we really want to draw, we could Brute Riot. No, that's not the way. Ask if you don't need Cosmo. Well, Cosmo is anti-synergistic with quite a few of our cards. It's an okay tech choice depending on the meta you're in. You don't need the draw. What draw? Like, two reasons why the draw is good. We can still find cards like Ultron. And the second one is us getting the draw prevents our opponent from getting the draw. We play Misty Knight. Misty Knight middle is not bad. It's bigger than Ultron bot, so sure, let's do it. I probably should have snapped back here. I don't think our opponent... Then again, we don't have great answers to like huge Venom into Taskmaster. But we're winning Death's Domain. We're probably losing middle though, aren't we? Although they can only kill their Deadpool one more time. I think we're snapping back here. And we should have priority last turn that dodges Cosmo. If they even run him. It's Armor Domain. Ultron is better though. Oh, you mean to stop Deadpool. But that allows our opponent to actively play for it. Like right now it's very unlikely our opponent can actually put much more power into Death's Domain, right? Because Ultron just swoops it. I completely forgot about Killmonger, how could I? We should still win this? Think? Yeah. I don't know how I forgot about Killmonger against the Destroy deck. But somehow I did. Oh, a free Invisible Woman. Yeah, this is most definitely a snap. Does our opponent play Killmonger? Could be attack in a Dino deck. I like chilling out a bit with Patriot here because we can still find Mystique, right? Sarah or Marvel. That doesn't work. Hey. Or Marvel, Brute, Shocker, Wasp. I think I like this a bit more. Could definitely be Cosmo. Feels like this should win, right? Wait, what turn did our opponent play cards here? I didn't pay attention. Let's try this. Yeah, that's what I was a bit scared of. Should still win middle and right. Yeah, easy mode. I'm surprised they didn't contest middle at all. Like thinking just arrow right wins. Seems very optimistic. No Enchantress. Enchantress would have been fine because our opponent had priority.